Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
It's funny how paperwork becomes crucial when y'all want to label someone a snitch. Yet, here is a search warrant for Chris S.O.B's DNA regarding a rape case that he claimed was dismissed, dead docketed, over. Now all of a sudden the paperwork don't matter. Y'all ignore the paperwork.
How did I get here to where they're not pursuing my case anymore? I'm not going back to court. I'm not having a trial.
If paperwork is good enough to prove Adi is a snitch, it's good enough to prove Chris S.O.B is a liar. They are moving forward with the case. They are pursuing the case. So what am I supposed to believe? Chris S.O.B or the paperwork? Before leaving me another comment or question, ask him, why did he lie? See if he's man enough to admit something that we all know. He's still fighting these charges.
Never let Chris S.O.B back in their culture. When I was in your face, you wasn't saying none of that shit. When I was in your face, you wasn't saying none of that shit. To show you how much you ain't shit, me and Angry Fan had a meeting with Pete, and you talking all this shit. You ain't gonna talk none of that shit in my face, though. You ain't gonna talk none of that shit in my face. I'm going in your jaw.
Someone who has so much to say about everyone else with these charges should be able to answer a few questions.
Like we supposed to be quiet. Like we supposed to give you a pass. Like we supposed to ignore this. Like we shouldn't be saying nothing. Shut the hell up. But yet you on the internet trying to read people their rights. You on the internet trying to talk about people's life. You on the internet bringing up anything you can about any dirt on anybody, but nobody's supposed to talk about what you did, what you've been arrested for, what you've been fingerprinted for, what you going to trial for, the women who you raped and took advantage of and tried to kill. Shut your dumb ass up.
Unlike Chris S.O.B, Battle Truth will address everything you throw at him. There hasn't been a situation that Battle Truth has not addressed. But why does Battle Truth have to clear his name while Unbiased doesn't?
Your wave is over, or whatever wave you thought you had. It's over, and it's over until you clear your name. Once again, you can't make no blogs about nothing else. You're not allowed to. We revoking that privilege from you. If you don't have the privilege, you can't talk about Summer Madness 11. You can't talk about Summer Madness 11 this weekend. No, you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to talk about battle rap. Nope. Clear your name.
Wait, so Chris doesn't have to tell you why his DNA matched 2 rape victims years apart? He doesn't need to tell you why their cell phones were in his possession. He doesn't have to clear up why a warrant was issued for his DNA for a case he said was over. Y'all would rather hear who's riding whose meat instead of asking about those anal plugs in that black bag. This Meat Riders blog could have been about his supporters, but I like the idea of canceling people until they clear their name. So Chris Unbiased is canceled until he clears his name, and he can start by admitting that this case is still open. See, in this community, Chris Unbiased, who has been lying since the beginning, does not have to clear his name. They are okay with rape as long as the rapist is a good blogger and a great friend. The problem with Battle Truth is that he just doesn't get it. He doesn't understand that people look at him and Chris as one and the same.
Why you on the list? You got a young girl fetish. Yeah, you the young girl boo.
Okay, I'm Marlena. I'm what do you guys call him? Battle rap or something?
Battle Truth? Battle Truth.
I'm his first baby's mother.
How old were you when you met Battle Truth? When y'all got together? How old was you?
I initially met him when I was 14, right before my 15th birthday. We didn't actually have intercourse until I was 15.
Oh, so you were 15. How old he was?
He was getting ready to turn 21.
And that is statutory rape. She was underage, and no matter if she was a stripper, a prostitute, she was still a minor. Similar to Chris Unbiased, Battle Truth likes to blame the victim.
So you got these young girls who 15 years old, 16, 17, fake IDs, makeup on, all these provocative outfits, out all night, saying that they older than what they is, busting it out to the guys and homies, and now we called up for statutory rape because they done lied about their ages and got fake IDs. But you can't see that. You can't get that.
Under the law, it does not matter if they were willing. It does not matter if they consented. They were minors. He should have known better. He just doesn't get it. I would get what he's saying if it happened only once. But this is a pattern.
And we met him, me and my friend, as singers. And he slept with the both of us. So
wow.
It's kind of like it is a pattern with him. Anybody that he has, even Jerika's mother was like 13 or 14. And he was like maybe 29, 30 something when he slept with Jerika's mom.
That's a total of 3 minors. Someone who claims he's from the streets. And he wants us to believe that they tricked him.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, can't get fooled again.
Battle Truth. A man who is from the streets want us to believe that 3 minors tricked him into having sex with them. But this type of attitude made the story of Battle Truth sleeping with his play daughter
That's with me. Okay?
that much more believable.
Look at this ring my daddy bought me with his sick ass talking about marry him. This was way before I even told this.
It's just
I did that. Now say I'm lying.
Not only do they look alike, she is named after him. But the mother, Battle Truth, and the daughter says that they are not related. However, he did have sex with someone who looked at him as a father.
See? They right here. See that? You're right. He said I'm literally telling on myself. Right. I am telling on myself.
That's a fact. Battle Truth never denies having sex with Jerika. Never. In fact, the reason they took the at-home DNA is to prove that they were not blood related, that he was not sleeping with his biological daughter. But here's the problem with that.
Do you think that he doesn't really care how it's affecting you too, since he's kind of letting the story, you know?
He's being Malachi. He's being Battle Truth. I don't know his feelings. I don't know. I just know him as a father. So, but yeah, I'm not going to speak on that. No, I just know him as a father. No, I just know him as a father. So,
Battle Truth, a man that she knows as a father, had sex with her. To the Chris Unbiased supporters, come up with one good reason why an innocent man would lie about rape charges. I can give you 10 reasons why I do not believe anything he says regarding this case. Give me one reason why I should. To the Battle Truth supporters, the fact that a grown man do not see anything wrong with sleeping with minors because they have a fake ID and a nice body should tell you everything. Battle Truth can't control his lust, which led to him sleeping with a woman who knew him as her father. I find it interesting that 2 men like this can find a safe haven in the battle rap community.
I think my problem is I always try to put some morality in battle rap, and that's where I be fucking up and then I be crashing out because people don't have morality.